Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be making a hypersonic Sentry champion inside of BT Battles 2 by using the permanent brute buff on the alchemist, using the ultra boost all the way to times 10, and then using the homeland defense on the village though. And you're gonna have to watch at the end here, but we made it to sudden death though, and this has ended up happening because there's a lot of fast blimps that are going way too fast, but you're gonna have to watch at the end what's happening, alright? So if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you have not already. And without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. Alright, here we go guys. I know I started to record a bit late, but we got this map, Dino Graveyard, and we're going to be using Alchemist, NG, and Village as going to be the loadout. And this guy's going to start by going for the Boomerang, which is going to be his first tower. So, for our goal for today's video is we are going to be making a hypersonic Sentry champion on the Engineer Monkey inside the BT Battles 2. Because again, I know I have not made a video of doing the Sentry champion hypersonic before, but we're going to be making things work, because I know I have not made a video of doing this before, but we're going to try our best just to try to go epic late game as soon as we can here. Hopefully this guy does not throw the content. I know I've been recording this since last hour ago, because again, I tried to get some content player fire, and then everybody else are playing like very bad, and I absolutely got a little bit of it tilting off against any noob players inside the game here. But again, I just wanted to get some content done, and I just wanted to like able to go ahead and make a hypersonic for today's our goal. Alright, so right now this guy has the ricochet, which is going to be his upgrade though. Alright, let's put down that bad boy here. Alright, there we go with the engineer. And yes, this guy has a ricochet on his side here, and I know this guy's gonna be using the boomerang, which is going to be his first tower, I'm assuming. Yeah, he's going for the first boomerang upgrade. And yes, we're in the player fire mode actually, because I know this strategy, even though I'm making a hypersonic video, I always go NG Village as usual though, because again, we're going to be making a hypersonic Sentry champions for today's video, because again, I haven't made a hypersonic video for like a very long minute ago, for like a week, but I really wanted to make a video of trying to see if we could go epic late game as soon as we can here inside the game here. So right now we're going to go ahead and send it with some yellows. Also, hopefully we don't die to a stupid stuff like this. Also, please don't die. Actually, we're not dead actually, because I know I have a lot of lives, by the way. I just have to make sure that I need to stick with 150 lives as usual though. So once we stick to 150 lives, then I think my main thing is we're just gonna able to try our best just to like able to send a ton of eco, whatever the heck that we need to find out with. Also, I will go ahead and go for the Sentry Expert. So once I go for the Sentry Expert upgrade for that, then I think we're going to be quite okay with that. But I think the main thing is we're about to go for the Sentry Expert is I think you could easily go for the Sentry Expert by dealing a ton of damage here. Well, basically it's not a ton of damage, but basically I wanted to make sure we could go for the Sentry Expert before we don't end up dying like a little bit too early sooner though. But again, we're gonna try our best just to like go epic late game until the rounds comes up, maybe until round 40 all the way. We might able to send my opponent like an all-out rushes here, because if we do send my opponent like an all-out or whatever we need to do here, then I think this might be the perfect way just to like able to go all the way until we could get to the max here. And this guy has a super monkey, which is going to be a second tower. Okay, so Boomer, super monkey, I'm not too sure what his last tower is going to be. Also, don't forget his hero is Benjamin, so I'm not too sure if this guy has Benjamin, but basically I'm just going to stick with 150 lives though, because if we do have the same life rules as usual though, then I think my main thing is we might able to go ahead and start preparing for the rush before the later game rounds or whatever the case may be. But again, we're trying to go epic late game for our goal for today, because again, we're just going to be making a hypersonic Sentry champions for today's video, because again, I know player fire is one of my favorite game mode that I want to play it off though, and to be fair, player fire is one of the most favorite time that I want to try to make a video with, making a hypersonic, make some late game content or something like that. Or something like that as well, because I just had to make some good content, and that's it. Oh, so this guy does not have lead popping power, which is not as good though. Oh no, please don't die to the lead. Oh my god, get a lead popping power, bro. He ended up leaking down to 12 lives. What the heck is he doing? Literally, he doesn't know how to get up to the plasma or go for the right cross path. Oh, there he goes with the plasma. Okay, I don't know what the heck is this guy doing, but basically he did not upgrade to the lead popping power, which is not going to be as good, because apparently he only has the boomerang up to the middle path for the ricochet, and also with the more glaze upgrade in it. Because if you want to go for the lead popping power, you might want to go ahead and go for the for the bomb pad for the boomerang, because boomerang has the left pumping power, which is the red hot ranks in it. And this guy almost completely ruined the content, which is not going to be as good though. But this guy has a spy factory, which is his last tower. So yeah, he's going for the boomerang. Also with the strategy that he's going to be using, he's going to be using boomerang, super monkey, and also he's going to be using the spy factory, which is going to be very, very interesting just to see it though. But right now we're going to go ahead and go for the stronger simulate. I think stronger simulate might easily help out with the engineer monkey in it, but right now I'm going to go ahead and go for this upgrade to the bomb pad, because I need to go ahead and go for all the way to the Monkeyopolis, by the way, just to be sure of it. All right. And we're going to continue ecoing with some good old pinks here. I might send blacks if I want to, but maybe blacks eco might be helping out by getting a lot of ton of eco, whatever the heck I need to do here. And by the time we could go ahead and go all the way until we could get to round 40 or something like that, then I think my main plan is we're about to save it to go for a better start here, just to able to get this heads up here. Also, here comes the mob on round 20. Let me go ahead and not die here, to be honest. So let me go ahead and put this up to first. Oh my god, please don't die. Okay, we're not dead to this. Okay, we actually got the out buff for the engineer, so I think we are going to be quite okay with that, with the out buff in it. So I'm kind of happy with that. And we're gonna send it with some good old sets of fun here, because I know we're playing against a very kind of a bit of sus player, by the way, because I know he's like a very, very good player at some point, but I don't think he isn't that good. But hopefully for the best, we could try to like able to go epic lake and whatever the heck we need to find out with. All right, so there we go with the Sentry champion. And also I decided to sell and rebuy it though, because I need to go ahead and get the better cross path for the Sentry champions in there. And also we're about to save it to go for the ultra boost though. And also speaking of ultra boost, they decided to buff the price cost for the ultra boost, which is going to be 100k instead of 120k, which is definitely a good way just to make it as a buff tower that we want to see. So I'm happy that they buffed the ultra boost so we could get it a little bit too early. So once we get that up for the good old start, then I think this could be a perfect way just to ultra boost it a little bit too early though. So let's go ahead and go for another upgrade to the engineer all the way to the Sentry expert. And once we go for a couple more Sentry expert up, then we're going to go ahead and start try to ultra boost this man here all the way to times 10. So once we go for the ultra boosted all the way to times 10 for that, then this is going to be a perfect way just to able to make a good old hypersonic content for the good old standing here.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so change our plans, boys. I had to go ahead and go for the Sentry champion all the way to the top here, because I definitely need to make sure that we need to get that up all the way so we could easily get the out buff already up here. So once we get that up for everything, then the main thing is for the Sentry champion is we need to have a lot of sentries like all over the circles here, because that way we need to make sure that we have to have it all over the map here, which is going to be the way. So right now we're gonna go ahead and go for another engineer. Yeah, we're trying to ultra boost all the way to times 10 though, and so I need to rebuy and sell the engineer so we can go ahead and place it all the way to the top here. So yeah, we're about to go ahead and go all the way until the sudden death though, because if this guy has the max life from Benjamin, unfortunately, then I think this could be a good plan just to make sure we could go all the way until they get to the late game max here. Alright, so we're about to go for the home of defense right about here. Let's go for that right now. In case if there's any rush going on, guys, we might be able to go ahead and start the tower boosting. Also with the home of defense in there, we might be able to use the ultra boost once again here, all the way to get to the times 10 for everything that we need to have here. And he sent me a heart, so I'm gonna give this a heart against this guy. But yeah, we're just gonna see if this is gonna be the better point just to able to go ahead and start able to send my opponent maybe a rush like a later game rounds or something like that. But yeah, look at his side, by the way. This guy has a better good defense here. He's got like a couple more super monkeys. Also, he's got the Dark Champion. I can see that. Also, he's got the more glaze anyway. So yeah, he's got a ton of defense for the super monkey. He's got everything that this guy has. But we are going to be good with it though. I know we're both going to be try our best just to able to go all the way until the sudden death rounds gonna come. But again, we're going to go all the way until we can get to the max here. So let me go ahead and ultra boost it once again, all the way to times 6. And then once we go all the way to times 10, then I think we'll be good to set up everything so we can get a ton of engineers all over the entire map actually. So let me go ahead and start to prepare for everything that we have here. But looks like we have a ton of stuff that we need to have here before the round comes up. So but yeah, I think we're gonna have enough money just to able to keep this up. And let me see if we can try to build up a lot of them. And to be fair, don't forget, you need to have the XL trap like all the way here. And by the time we can eat up all these DDTs by the XL trap, then I think this could be the better way just to able to get this heads up. Oh, he's got the Legend of the Night on his side. Oh, Legend of the Night. Okay, so this guy might be okay during the late game rounds, I'm assuming, but this is going to be a very tough matchup against my opponent's side. So again, we're going to be trying to go all the way in there. We can easily go ahead and start preparing for the Sentry Expert, because don't forget, Sentry Expert, for everything that we have here, we still need to make sure that we have to get a ton of Sentry Experts all over the entire map. So let me go ahead and start preparing though. Also, I can't click the Engineer, which is not as a good way because the Sentries is in the way though. That's why I just got a little struggle against that. Also, let's go for the level 20 Auxilia, by the way. There we go. And oh, I shouldn't go ahead and place down the Auxilia all the way to the top here. I shouldn't have done that though. Does it reach? I don't think it does reach, but we're gonna have to see if this is worth it, just to able to make the Auxilia like reach all the way to all the way here, so we can make sure that we can use the totem buff for the stacks here, to be honest here. All right, boys, it is round 39, and we actually got the ×10 for the ultra boosted for the Sentry champion. So I'm not too sure how good it's going to be inside the game here, so we have to be really careful with the rushes though. So let me go ahead and start preparing for the Alpha buff all the way, so we could go ahead and start prepare for the Transforming Tonics. Let me go ahead and start building a couple more Transforming Tonic upgrade, whatever the heck we need to do here. But yeah, the game is a little bit laggy, by the way, because again, this game is literally completely laggy. So that's why I wanted to prefer go for this upgrade to the Sentry champions. Well, not Sentry champions, but the Transforming Tonic upgrade. I need to make sure of it. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff here that we need to prepare with. So let's go ahead and start able to build so much Transforming Tonics all the way up here in case we need to use the ability all the way so we can get to the max. And once we get everything set up, then we're about to send my opponent like a rush in the next few rounds, of course. And yes, we have 29k per eco, and that is a lot of eco that we have here. So I think this might be the perfect way just to stop ecoing before 30k per eco. So once we stop like at 30k per income, then I think we're about to go ahead and start saving up for the just trying to micro the Homeland Defense, whatever the heck we need to do here. But yeah, we're about to go all the way to Sun and Death, guys, so it's going to be very insanely intense here. So let me go ahead and retarget my XL trap all the way. I don't know if this XL trap might spawn, but hopefully this could be the better way just to like able to make the XL trap spawn. But yeah, here comes the first ZOMG on round 40, and it, oh wow, it gives like 7,500 500 per XL trap. That is way too much money, man. And yes, we're in Sun of Death, by the way. And the bad thing is though, you guys can see the totem's ability icon. Yeah, they disable it for the Sun of Death. So right now, I think this might be the perfect time just to barely survive before the rounds. Again, we're probably gonna be struggling against that BFB very soon though, because again, I know we do have a better, worse defense of all though, but I might able to plan that to send my opponent like a fortified battle, whatever. But again, we're about to like able to go epic laking, whatever the heck we want. But still, we have a ton of money that we have here. We have 1,317k per money here, so we can save more money just to save up to go for the gigantic rush instead. But again, we're gonna go ahead and start preparing for ourselves. So let me go ahead and do that right about here. Ultra boosted all the way to the ×10 for that as well. And we got a ton of max buffs for everything that we have. So yeah, and by the time we can save up for round 45 rush, then I think this might be the perfect time just to send my opponent like a rush before the round comes out. Let me go ahead and use my Transforming Tonic ability. I think we're about to struggle a little bit against that, so let me go ahead and use my ultra boost against that Sentry champion once again. And yes, this guy has a lot of the dart champions. Oh my freaking god, this guy has a lot of dart champions, and also he's got the Legend of the Night upgrade. Jesus. All right, so let me see if I could go ahead and send my opponent like a rush. And yes, we're about to hit $2 million during the rounds though, which is definitely pretty surprising here. All right, and yeah, the BFBs are going very fast. I don't know what in the world am I doing, but I gotta prepare to not die here, to be honest here. And yep, here comes the ZOMG this time. Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, I'm gonna use my Homeland Defense just to be safe here. I got a little bit of scare about this, but that was actually pretty scary, to be honest here. Holy freaking cow, man. Okay, I don't know what to do, but basically, let me see how many pops we have here. Okay, so we have 297k per pops. That is not enough though. Let me use my my Auxilia ability right about here. Hopefully we don't die to a waste like this. And here comes the first DDT. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, that was absolutely close. Okay, we're going to send my opponent a regular or fortified. I don't know why I said fortified, but we're about to send my opponent a fortified ZOMGs, and also with fortified bats behind. Also, I gotta micro the heck out of it though. Holy cow, the Mars are going way too fast though. This is not as good, guys. Okay, use my homeland. Oh my god, that is a lot. Oh my god, it's going way too fast. It's going way too fast, guys. There's no freaking way. Okay, let me see how many pots we got here. How many pots we got for the Sentry Champions? 600k per money. I don't know how that we actually have so much pops. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we actually died to our own rush, which is so stupid, but that pot that we have here, that was actually a very scary, completely scary game that we actually had that. But GG's only though, and yeah, that pot that we have was literally like almost like 1 million pop from the Sentry Champion. But I don't know what you guys think about the new newly buff on the Engineer Monkey, which is the Sentry Champion Hypersonic, but let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think about it though. But anyway, I'm gonna conclude this for today's video, so I hope you guys do enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one, and peace everybody.